Hi, it's Valeska. I'm with Arlington Mansfield Area YMCA, and we have a half-hour chair yoga to do with you. Chair yoga is a wonderful alternative for people who don't want to spend a whole time either standing or going to the ground and back up again. What you do need is a sturdy chair, preferably one without arms on it, and will not rock on you if you shift your gaze or your weight, and some kind of steady back. If you're seated in a chair, maybe you can sit with your shoulders over your hips and your ears over your shoulders. This tall posture. With the knees bent, you have your ankles under your knees and feet pointing straight out so that you're completely supported. We begin with a little bit of time just to quiet and center the mind. It's important to have a good awareness of what your body is doing as you practice so that you don't go into any areas of pain or real discomfort. If something hurts, please stop or try some alternative that I might offer you. We want you to finish your practice feeling better than when you started. So for our opening time of focus, you can close your eyes or you can keep them open. If you close your eyes, just take a nice breath. Exhale, roll your shoulders back. Feel the crown of the head up. If your eyes are open, just find something to focus on and let the gaze go soft. As you breathe, see if you can breathe in and out through the nose. Be aware of how your body responds to your breath. Each time you breathe in, see about breathing in a little bit more deeply. And each time you exhale, breathe out a little bit more fully. Envision the breath going all the way down to the base of the lungs on the inhale. And as you exhale, let the belly come in slightly and the ribs to help push out any stale air, any used energy. Yoga incorporates breath. It means union of body, breath, and mind. Anytime you lose your focus, take your attention back to your breath, to your place in the room, and to your pose. We'll take a few more slow rounds of breath, feeling that rise of the heart, the expansion of the ribs, maybe a lift of the belly on the inhale. And that settling of the heart, ribs, and belly on the exhale. And then let the breathing settle. And open the eyes if your eyes were closed. Let's take a few circles for the shoulders. So we're going to take the shoulders up, back, down, and forward. So this is a circle that can be as big or as small as you like. See if you can let go of any weight or tension in the arms and just let the shoulders do the work. Try to keep that crown of the head tall, lift it upwards. And as we get to the top of the circle, just pause and then take it forward, down, back, and up. So we are reversing our circle. And one more. And release. Let's take our arms out in front of us and see if you can bring them close together, the forearms and the hands. And this is going to maybe spread your shoulder blades apart. As you inhale, let the shoulder blades squeeze together so you're really stretching across the front of the body. If this feels uncomfortable to have your hands out, like here, simply take your hands to the knees and we'll just do a cat-cow, okay? Otherwise, inhale, expand, contract between the shoulder blades, exhale, feel yourself spread. So you don't have to be touching on the forearms just till you feel a stretch. Inhale, and exhale, breathing in, and breathing out. Let's do one more. Breath in, and breath out. And relax the hands down. You can take your right hand to the chair or the side of your chair, and inhale the left arm up and bring it to a stretch off to your right. If this is not comfortable to have a hand this high, you can drop the hand to your shoulder, okay? Take a breath, feel that stretch. You might even try rolling your left shoulder back so you're really working into the side. Inhale to lift that hand up. Exhale, take it to the side. Inhale, right hand up or to your shoulder, and then reach to the left. Roll the shoulder back, feel that nice stretch. Exhale, take it down. So we'll do the same thing, but we'll just make it into a little flow. So do as much as you can. Don't feel like you're pressuring into anything. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Other side, breathing in. Exhale. And last time, breath in. And breath out. Let's get into some stretches. For the arms, let's take your left arm up and see if you can bend the elbow. And if it needs to come forward, that's okay. Otherwise, see if the elbow will come toward the ceiling. You can assist with the other hand, pressing it up. You can also take your right hand to your left elbow and help draw it back. Try to keep your shoulders from hunching up. Another option would be to take your right hand and just let it rest against the lower part of your back. Roll that upper shoulder out. Think about the crown of the head having a string on it, taking it nice and tall. Take a few breaths. Breathing in deeply into the belly. Exhale fully. 2 more breaths. Breathe in nice and tall. Full breath out. And 1 more time. Breath in. And breath out. Let's relax that elbow. And this time, just take it across the body. So maybe you feel some stretch into the outer shoulder. Just go to the point where you feel like you're doing something. Nothing hurting. Take a couple breaths. Nice. And release the arm. Just bend the elbow and take the hand behind you to the low back or to your right hip. And then just drop your right ear toward the right shoulder. And if you like, you can just take your right hand and lightly rest it on the side of your head here. A few slow breaths. We're not putting any weight on the head. And inhale to release. Other side. Let's take your right arm up and bend the elbow. Again, you can press from below. You can take your left hand and help draw that elbow back and up. Or you can take your left hand and just let it rest on your lower back as you roll your right shoulder out. Think about the crown of the head having that string, that cord, so you're getting into this perfect, lovely posture. So not only are you stretching into the shoulder, but you're also developing core muscle when you sit up tall like this. Take another couple rounds of breath. And then release the arm. We're going to bring it across the body, so you can use your left hand to just draw it over. Again, trying to feel some stretch maybe into that outer shoulder. And then release. Take your right hand to the lower back or toward your left hip. And now you can take your left ear toward your left shoulder. And if you want a little extra, just lay your left hand on the side of your head. Just let it rest there. You're not pressing down. Getting a good stretch into that side of the neck and shoulder. And inhale, release. Good. Just take a couple circles to release any tension. And the other direction. From a tall seat, maybe you might reach a little further forward in your seat with the feet underneath the knees. Tall posture again, shoulders rolled back. We'll do a little thread the needle activity. It's a little bit of a flow with some opening. We're going to take first the left arm and we're going to lift it up maybe at an angle as far as you can go. And if you can follow your hand with your gaze, you can do so. And then take it back. We're going to thread it under the right hand and place it to the outside of the right knee. We're going to inhale and take the right arm out to the side, maybe to the side directly across from you or behind. Option again, turn and look. Take that hand back to the knee. Take your left hand and back out. Exhale. Good. Other side. We're going to go up at an angle. Exhale, take that hand, thread it behind the left. Take your left hand and reach out, shoulder height. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So we'll go back to the other side. We'll do the same flow. Breathing in. And exhale, turn. Let's just take that hand to the outside of the right knee. Inhale. Shoulder height. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, hand to knee. Other side. Breathing in and lift up to the angle. Exhale, take that hand to the outside of the left knee. Inhale, shoulder height. Exhale, hand to knee. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Let's do a few cat-cows. Just exhale and spread between the shoulder blades. Let the low back kind of round out there. Inhale, draw the chest forward, elbows tuck in. And exhale, round. And inhale, draw forward. And one more. Exhale. And inhale. Good. Come to a tall seat. Let's take your left foot, and we're just going to work on the ankle. So you can, if you need to, support it, but simply just take it out there for a moment and then make some circles. And rotate the other way. Nice crick cracks. I don't know if you can hear that. And do some point and flex. And side to side. So when we do chair yoga, you're welcome to keep shoes on. Or if you feel better without shoes, that's fine too. You just don't probably want to practice in socks because it might make it a little bit slippery, okay? Let's take the other leg out. So maybe point and flex. Or side to side. Make some circles, like you're drawing a circle with your toe. And reverse your circles. And take your foot back. Scoot yourself up a little closer to the edge of your seat, and you still want to be nice and secure here, right? But otherwise, you've got that perfect posture going. Ankles under knees. We've got our hips under our shoulders, crown of the head is up, that chin's relatively level to the floor. Then take that left leg and just take the heel out with the toe up. So you might just be sitting here nice and tall. You could even hold on to the side of your chair. And as you draw the toe back, you might really feel a stretch to the back of the leg. To get a bit more, take your hands to the leg you're not stretching, which is your right. Roll your shoulders back and reach your chest forward. Now, if you don't feel secure, hold on to your chair, okay? Draw those toes back and only go as far forward as you feel like you're getting a stretch. We're gonna try to avoid rounding the back, so almost feel like you're drawing your sternum straight forward, sliding the shoulder blades back together. Take a few breaths here. We're gonna feel that nice stretch to the back of the leg. Good. Let's inhale and lift the torso and then bend the knee. This time we're going to open that leg to the side. So left leg comes out to the side. You can keep it bent or you can extend it out, all right? From here, we're going to take your hands back to that right knee or hold on to your chair. Slide the shoulders back, hinge from the hips, and reach a bit forward. All right, so maybe feel that inside of the leg stretch a bit. Take a few breaths. Inhale, lift up. You get a little extra side stretch here. Take your left hand to the top of your left leg, or you can hold on to the chair and take your right arm up and over. Do a side stretch so that the shoulder is coming over the leg. Again, if your arm does not like to be up high, this causes pain in your shoulder. Take your hand to your, that would be your right hand, to your left shoulder or towards your hip, okay? Try to roll it back. Take another breath. If your hand is over your ear, let it come up first. That will help you pull up. Then you can bend this knee and take it forward. Let's go to the other side. So your right leg comes out, heel is down, toe is up. Draw the toe back. Feel that nice stretch to the back of the leg. You can take your hands to your left knee, roll the shoulders back, reach the chest forward. Again, we're only going to the point where you feel like you're doing something, no pain. Few breaths. And on the next inhale, we're just going to lift up, bend the knee. Now take it out to the side. Again, knee bent, or bend the knee. Lengthen the leg. We can come with hands on the leg we're not stretching. Again, push the sternum forward. Maybe hold on to your chair if that makes you feel more secure. Take a few breaths. Again, try to slide those shoulders away from the ears. Couple breaths. And inhale, rise. For the side stretch, hand can come to the top of the leg, or you can hold on to the chair. Maybe reach up or over, or maybe drop a hand to the shoulder or the hip. Roll that upper shoulder back. So when you roll that shoulder back, you really focus into some nice side stretches. Take a couple breaths. And then take that hand and let it pull you up. Inhale. Exhale the hand down. Let's bend the knee and draw it in. Now from here, let's take your left leg and just cross the knee over, okay? So now you've got a little crisscross here. Hands to the legs or hold on to your seat. Roll your shoulders back and just reach a bit forward. Another breath or two. Inhale. We'll add a little bit of a twist. Turn to your left. So right hand to the outside of the knee if you can, and turn and look to the side. Feel like the crown of the head is rising nice and tall. Come back to center. Let's take left down and right over. So we're just doing the opposite now. Let your chest come forward or hold on to your seat. Couple breaths. Inhale, rise. Take the left hand to the outside of that right knee. Exhale, turn and look to the side. And inhale, return. Let's release the legs. We're going to turn to the side. So I'm going to turn to your right. Then I'm going to have one leg here firmly onto the chair, but I'm scooting enough to the side where I can drop this leg that's closest to the camera. So you can hold onto the back of your chair or to the side and drop your left knee. And so the knee is now pointing toward the floor, and see if you can have yourself on the toe of your shoe, okay? We try not to torque things out too much. If you need to have this knee further up because it causes too much pain, that's okay. Just find that place where you feel some stretch. So the more the knee points down in general, the more you're going to feel that on the front of the hip there. Now options, you can come with hands on the front knee here, or you can hold onto your chair. You can lean a bit, and option, slide your foot out and press that heel away. Okay, lengthening the leg so you get a different kind of stretch. You might feel some more here on the front, or maybe a little bit more back near the calf. Now your front leg, you want to have that ankle underneath the knee so you're nice and supported. If you would like to lift your hips up here, that's an option, only if you'd like. So you might really press into the floor, engage the belly muscles, also the thigh muscles nice and strong. Take a breath. And slowly lower down. Good. Let's relax that knee to the point where you feel like you can be nice and stable. Do a little bit of extra balance here. So I'm going to take my, that would be the left hand, and see about opening out and taking my gaze with it, looking all the way behind. Now, if I can travel my gaze with my hand, it does increase some balance work here. So let's take an inhale and lift and open. And exhale, close. And if this bothers your neck, just keep your gaze forward. Inhale. And close on the exhale. Good, release the hand down. Let's slide this leg up to meet, turn to the center, and we'll go off to the other side. Again, I've got left leg stable. We're gonna drop that right knee. See about getting the toe to be a stopper. And if you need to, and it doesn't hurt you, you can take your foot flat. All right. Right here, you might be happy staying. Okay, engaging the core. If you've got your shoulders over your hips, you are getting some nice postural work. If you'd like to work on stretching that back leg, you might slide the leg out a bit more and press the toes down, push that heel back, kind of lengthening that whole leg, and you might even put a little bit of support here on that front leg or hold onto your chair, really kind of pressing in. And again, if you want to say, oh, I'll try standing, you can press into the feet, really use those leg muscles and lift up. Take a breath or two, come down whenever you want. Exhale, bring it down. Now you can release that knee. Want to be nice and steady and balanced. Again, maybe option, hold onto your chair. Otherwise, take that right hand forward and inhale. We're gonna see if we can follow the hand with the gaze, opening up and slowly coming back. Inhale to breathe in. And if you need to breathe more frequently than what I'm cueing, that's fine. And exhale. And one more time, inhale. And exhale. Let's drop that hand, slide your knee up, and turn to the front. From here, just take your legs a little wider, and we're just gonna drop them side to side. Correct. Now from this position, we'll go into some options. You can either take your left foot and cross it over the ankle, or you can take the knee and cross over the other leg. So your right leg would be underneath your left, crossed over at the knee. Become nice and tall. Option here, maybe go into a little bit of a twist. Take your right arm to the outside of your left knee. Exhale and turn and look to the side. You can just take your hand to the back of the chair, and then if you like, draw the shoulder back and tall spine, chin level to the floor. Breathe in, think about lifting the crown of the head up. Exhale, settle into your twist. Let's do one more breath. Inhale up. And exhale, let's release to center. Now, keeping the legs here, if you have your left leg on top, take your right arm out, okay? So you could keep that there. Maybe take your left hand and bring it toward the palm. Option to take the forearms together. Next option, take your right arm and bring it under your left. Always more things that you can do in yoga. From here, it might be easy to feel like your shoulders hunch up. Try to slide your shoulders down, maybe lift out a bit with your elbows, and you might feel a nice stretch between the shoulder blades. Bring the belly in. Think about that perfect posture. We're going to lift that crown of the head, keep the chin level if we can. Belly is slightly in to give us some extra strength, getting some nice stretch onto the outer side of that hip and leg. Engage the core. Take a few breaths. And then slowly we're going to unwind the hands, the arms, relax the shoulders, and let's take the top leg off. Okay? Let's switch. Your right leg can cross over your left ankle, or you can take the knees crossed over. Tall spine right here. Okay, belly slightly in. You can take your left arm out, and hands can come together, or maybe bring the forearms together, or maybe take your left under your right and bring the backs of the hands toward each other. Again, be aware of what your shoulders are doing. Try to roll them down. Engage the core. Nice, strong muscles in the belly and in the back here, keeping you tall and lifted. We're getting also some stretch between the shoulders. And if you want a bit more stretch, think about just drawing your elbows out and up a little bit until you feel something there. Keep that rise of the spine and take a few slow breaths. And one more breath. And slowly unwind the arms and unwind the legs. So take your shoulders again, a couple circles just to make sure we've got them all released. And slow reverse. And then take your left leg and bring it maybe slightly up. You could hold on to that knee. Option, try to draw your knee a little closer to your chest. Slide your shoulders back. And let's put that foot down. Take the other knee. Maybe hold on to the underside of your hamstring, or if you like, on the outside of your knee. And just, I'm not trying to hunch over, I'm trying to keep that beautiful tall posture and just lightly lift that knee toward the chest. Nice, even breaths. And then release. Let's take a long rise here and give it a stretch to the left. Lift up and a stretch to the right. Sitting tall. Let's do one more twist. Right hand to left knee. Inhale tall and exhale to the side. Maybe hold on to the back of your chair, lifting. And an exhale, return to center. Left hand to the outside of the right knee. Inhale and then exhale as you turn. We always want that long spine if we can. Much healthier on all the vertebrae if we can inhale and lengthen before we exhale and twist. And don't ever hold your breath. Keep breathing in your practice. And slowly return to center. Let's slide ourselves back into our seat. Get those feet underneath the knees. Roll the shoulders back. If you'd like to lean back slightly here, you can. This is just a minute or so of our Savasana. That is the time in a yoga practice where you absorb the benefit of your practice, let the mind settle, so you can keep the eyes open or close them for just a moment. Envision breathing all the way in from your nose, all the way down to the soles of the feet. And as you exhale, breathe all the way out. Envision the breath taking out anything that is tired or tight. Breathing in is that renewal of energy, of blood flow in the body. The exhale is that full exhalation. Breathe out anything that weighs on the mind or the heart. Breathing in. And that slow breath out. Feel the face relax, the neck, the shoulders. Breathe into the belly and the back. Let's close with one long rise of breath. Inhale. And exhale, take the hands to heart. The light in me honors that light in each of you, which unites us all. The word we say is namaste. Namaste. Hope you all stay well. Thank you for practicing with me.